I'm about to make everybody look. I'm about to make this whole Battle Creek community or whoever the fuck look stupid and look pathetic. All right, let's see who labeled me mentally ill. Who labels me mentally ill, and who doesn't believe I'm mentally ill? You gotta understand. There's people out. You gotta understand. You gotta understand this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. 'Cause I really want to speak this out fast, but I'm gonna say this. Okay, I was just talking about this with God too, and the real Jesus. I was talking this with God and the real Jesus, and I'm gonna discuss this in this video. So let's talk about this. Let's talk. We know I'm labeled mentally ill. By who? By who? Who am I labeled mentally ill by? You understand? And who doesn't? And who has my back and doesn't believe I have a mental illness? See, let's talk about that. Everybody that believes I'm mentally ill, I have no communication to. I have no connection to. I have no. You gotta understand. There's no connection. There's no. You understand? We do not have a stable or any type of relationship at all. I don't have relationships with people. I don't have. You understand? These people that believe, okay, Casey has a mental illness. I can't conversate with these people, and these people just there's no connection. There's no connection. So that means the family I was born into, I don't have connections with any of them. Not my mom, not whoever else. I don't have connections with any of them. Any of them. Now my mom's my mom, but I don't have a connection with her. I don't have a connection with her. There's no type of connection. And same thing with the rest of my family. The rest of my family. Now the people I have a connection with, the people I was able to connect with, okay, yeah. They don't believe I'm mentally ill. The people that believe I'm mentally ill is the people I don't even know. I don't know my mom. I know nothing. I know nothing about my mom. I lived my whole life knowing Lily, my mom. I have no connection with her. I don't. There's zero connection with her. Now she's my mom, but doesn't mean I connect with her. I do not connect with her. Same thing with the rest of my so-called family. There is zero connection with them. The people I connect with is the people. These people are the people that don't believe I'm mentally ill, and the people that so the people I connect with, they don't believe I'm mentally ill. That's simple. That's simple. The people I was able to actually, you understand, like be, you understand the people. You understand, and that is I can start naming names. Everybody through Tiario, I can start naming names. These people through Tiario, okay, there's these people. Oh man, I built great friendships with them. Great communications I could never have with anybody. I was able to have with them. Great deep conversations. You know, they actually care. They actually have like there's actually heart into them. Everybody in this Witcher cult of Battle Creek, no connection with them. No connection. Wasn't able to get to you understand, like I wasn't ever able to have a connection. You understand? Even friends growing up, they were just weird. They weren't even my friends. Like they just like, people you grow up with, people in the community, other kids, like they're not with me. They're not with me right now. Zero connection. The people that are with me is the people I connect with. And I can name names. I can name if y'all really want me to, I can name names. Now these people I had connections with. I had actual conversations. These are the people I was able to actually have talks with. Everybody in Battle Creek, Michigan, etc., etc., never was able to have an actual conversation with. Everything just surface level, nothing beyond surface level. So that's everybody else. Hey, zero connection, because you gotta understand. All that stuff is surface level. That's like I'm gonna think of an example. That's like waking up every day to people that live around you. They're like, oh, it's a nice day, isn't it? And the conversation just stays at that. That's surface level of conversations. Now, when it comes to actually like talking, communicating, you gotta understand, like you can't have that with people in society. You can't. You can't. You cannot have connections with people. And when you try to, build a connection with them, oh yeah, Casey's mentally ill because he's trying to, get us to, have a connection. And I'll be honest, like I don't know. I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, how are you gonna say I'm mentally ill when I don't have a connection with you? Everybody that says I'm mentally ill, I do not know them. I don't know them. I do not know them. I do not know my mom. I do not have no, because you gotta understand, I don't know her. I don't know her. Yeah, she's my mom, but just because she's my mom does not mean I know her. So people think, you gotta understand, like, I'm about to make people look stupid. Biblically, I'm about to make people look stupid. Jesus said, who is my mother? Who is my father? Who is my brother? Who is my sister? Who is my, etc., etc.? Who is my family member? The one that does my will. See what I mean? See? See that point? The one that does God's will. So I'm being for real. Like, the people I connect with, you gotta understand, everybody that think I'm mentally ill, there's zero connection. There's zero connection. There's zero understanding of anything of, you understand. Now the people that, I connect with, this people, you gotta understand, there's people I connect with and there's everybody else. So yeah, like if the people I have a connection with, you understand, like these people think I'm mentally ill because I don't have a connection with them. That's the issue. That's the issue. Just because I don't fit in with you, just because I don't fit in with the, your agenda and your just your ignorance or whatever it may be, does not mean I'm mentally ill. Just because I have zero connection with you, and you gotta think, because these people are not willing to have connections with God. So I can't connect with people that do not connect with God. I don't connect with Christians because I connect with God. Christians don't have no connection with God. Religious people don't have no connection with God because their connection is with religion. I connect with God's elect, God's people. And that's who I connect with. I don't connect with Christians. I don't connect with religious people. I have zero connection with them. Zero connection. You gotta understand, in my real life, I don't have no friends. No friends at all. No friends at all. I don't. My family members, I have no connection with. There's zero understanding with anything. Um, that's just the truth. That's just the truth. You understand? Because I'm not able to have a conversation with these people. I'm not able to talk about shit. You understand? The people I connect with, you understand? Like, how can you label me mentally ill when I don't have a connection with you? When you don't even know me. You don't even know me. So if I don't have a connection with you, you don't know me. You don't know me, because how can you know someone if you can't connect with them? Common sense. How do you know someone if you cannot connect with them? You understand? That's like you not understanding someone versus someone that understands them. See? See? If you don't understand them, there's no connection. Now, how, you gotta understand, these people, I have no connection with these people. I don't. There's no connection. But you gotta understand, these people are the people that say I'm mentally ill. So who's right? Who's right? The people that connect with me or the people that don't connect with me? The people that understand me or the people that don't understand me. The people that don't understand me, or the people that understand me. How can y'all say I'm mentally ill if you don't understand me? See what I mean? See. So now let's take it here. The people that should be in charge of labeling me mentally ill is the people that I have connections with, the people that understand me. So ain't that the truth? Now, for sure, they can raise up people that act like, oh, I understand. Yeah, I understand. Those people I don't even have a connection with. There's people out there that be like, oh, I understand you, Casey. I view them like they're some paid actors, like they're some moles, because I feel like that's a setup from Satan. It's people that say they understand you. They don't understand me because I don't have connections. I don't have a connection with them. I don't. I'm telling y'all who I have a connection with. Everybody through Tiario, clear connection, clear as day, whatever the fuck you want to say. I have a connection with. I can actually conversate. You gotta understand. The people in society that tell me, oh, I understand you, Casey. Those people I don't connect with. I don't connect with those people. They are just used as moles and paid actors to try to, I understand this. I understand how this gets down. It's like a fucking setup. It's like a satanic setup. It's like a satanic occult they are playing with. It really is. If you really look into it, it's very, very manipulative. Very manipulative. Very, very manipulative. That's manipulation. It's someone saying, you understand, Satan is going to raise people up that be like, oh, yeah, yeah, I understand what you're saying, Casey. You're right. But then yet they, you understand. That's like some Judas type shit or whatever you would call it or whatever. And plus, I don't have no connection with these people that be like that. There actually is a few people like that I don't have connections with. Now, the people I have connections with, damn, bro, damn. They don't think I'm mentally ill. You understand? The reason why they're going to raise people up that say, oh, yeah, I understand you, Casey. Those people are going to say I'm mentally ill. That's why Satan raises people up to say they understand you, because they're trying to keep that, you understand? Like, I don't have connections with these people. I'm telling you, like, the people I connect with, you understand? Don't think I'm mentally ill. Don't think I have a mental illness. They don't think I'm schizophrenic. They don't believe in these things. The people that believe in these things are people I just don't have connections with. I just don't connect with. I don't have no personal connection with them. I've never had a personal, intimate connection with the people I was able to actually get to that point. They don't believe I'm mentally ill. No, they don't. And like I said, that's everybody through Tiario. That's everybody that is, like, you understand, like, through Tiario type stuff, through Tiario. Those are the people I'm able to, be myself, or, or be, or just be free. Just be free. I have a connection with that. Everybody else, whew, so how can a doctor label me mentally ill if he doesn't understand me, or she? If the doctor doesn't understand me, how am I mentally ill? Tell me that. Tell me that. You understand? The reason why they want to say, oh, yeah, Casey's mentally ill. No, you just don't understand me. You just have no connection with me. There's zero connection I have with you. There's no bond. There's no bond or any type of, there's just no bond. The people I bond with don't believe I'm mentally ill, but you gotta understand. Those are the people that don't believe I'm mentally ill, because I bond with them. So, of course, they're not going to think I'm mentally ill. Of course, they don't believe I'm mentally ill, because they understand. They actually care enough to understand. Everybody else, they're not trying to understand. They're not trying to care. They're not trying to. They just only on the surface level. They just only on the surface level. They're only on the surface level. So the people that I connect, you gotta say, I have no connection. I have no connection with any of these fools. Zero. Everything just surface level. Everything is just surface level. And you gotta understand, like Jesus said, who is my? You gotta understand, people were trying to, accuse Jesus of you gotta understand, of this type of stuff, to where, like, you gotta understand, Jesus had to check these people and be like, okay, well, who is my mom? Who is my brother? Who is my sister? The one that does my will. So what you gotta understand, people gotta use what Jesus said and apply it to life. The thing is, the reason why, you gotta understand, I don't even need to get more into this. This is just common sense. But yeah, I connect with intellectual people. Everybody I connect with, you know, you understand, like, these people are smart. These people are educated. These people actually, they're open to these things. They open to, learning. That's why I connect with these people, because they actually open to these things, and they actually teach me things. Everybody in my life, they have nothing to offer me. They can't teach me things. I can't teach them things because they reject it. The people I connect with, hey, hey, cool. Through Tiario, I'm able to actually learn from them. I'm actually able to get educated from them. That's connection. I'm actually able to learn. I'm actually able to teach. These people in society, if you teach them, if you discipline them and teach them God, and or even anything, like, if you try connecting with them, oh yeah, Casey's crazy. What? That's called human connection. And hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how you know it's a fucking occult. That's how you know this is a fucking witch occult. This society that I'm living in, they are a satanic occult. Because that's like, can you blame me for believing in that? Can honestly, you can't blame me, because they are crucifying me and labeling me mentally ill when I don't even know them. I don't know you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers don't even know me. The people I know and the people that know me don't believe I'm mentally ill, believe I have zero mental illness. That's simple. So how can how can these idiots, you gotta say, they're not in my life, and they have zero connection with me. Then they don't care about me. You understand? It's bigger than the surface level of things. Caring about someone isn't the surface level. Isn't, like, being into the surface level. Loving someone is not about loving on the surface level. That's not real love. You understand? Love is connection, is intimacy. That's what love is. And obviously God's truth, we know that. But yeah, like, love is about intimacy, connection. The people I have that with don't believe I'm mentally ill. So am I wrong to try to, okay, yeah, let's try to connect with people, but they reject the connection and they say that's mental illness. So there you go. There you go. I understand these people's mental illness is they are so mentally ill. They have the mental illness to think I'm mentally ill. That's their mental illness. It's an obsession they have. They have a fucking obsession with labeling me mentally ill. That's their obsession. They are obsessed with forcing a bitch ass title of a mental illness on me. But you gotta understand, the people I connect with, you understand, like, don't believe I'm mentally ill. I have people I can conversate with, that I can talk to, that I can just, be a human being and just connect with, and just, like, you gotta understand, like, everybody else, They refuse that. So how are you going to tell me I'm mentally ill if you refuse to communicate and, you understand, and actually connect? They are choosing to disconnect from me. They are choosing to not connect with me. So of course they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, Casey's mentally ill," but that's because you're refusing to connect. And we all know this aligns with God and the devil. We already know. I can get into that. I can get into God and the devil. These people are sent by Satan. You want me to get into that? These people are paid actors and moles for the devil. That's what these people are. So me, I'm chosen by God. I know I'm chosen by God. The people I connect with believe I'm chosen by God. These people that live in this group home, this satanic occult, they don't believe I'm chosen by God. They don't. They don't believe in this stuff. So of course I'm gonna be mentally ill to a bunch of people that, don't believe in God and don't believe in all that stuff. So so of course they're gonna think I'm crazy because they don't believe in God's truth. They don't have no connection with me. So of course they don't believe in hell. They don't believe they're going to hell because they are going to hell for this shit too. I'll make that fucking clear. Everybody that did this shit to me in this little witch occult community, they're going to hell. They all damned for eternity. God has no interest in them. That's why. That's why they aren't chosen by God like me. That's why they're not sticking up for me. So I have to say that. I have to say that this is a 10%. But yeah, I have to just let that out, let that sink in because yeah, like that's where I'm so blessed because I have an outlet of people that actually don't believe I'm mentally ill. They're just not in my life and they're just not in control of my life. The people that's in control of my life believe I'm mentally ill. And that fucked up. Why the fuck can't the people who, you gotta understand, that's why I call it a witch cult. That's why it is a fucking witch cult. That's why it is a satanic occult that I'm dealing with. And I know it's a satanic occult I'm dealing with. And I know how deep this shit get. This is a satanic occult I'm dealing with. That's why, you gotta understand, that's why, because they refuse to listen. These people, how can you call someone mentally ill if you don't listen to them? They don't know what a mental illness is. These doctors are so brainwashed. They are witch doctors. These people in this community, hey, they're done for. They're going to hell. They're burning. They're done for. God has zero interest in these motherfuckers. They will be burning in that lake of fire because they refuse to listen to God. They refuse to listen to God's truth. And you gotta understand, they are fucked. Oh my God, they are fucked. Like all these people, they're fucked. But I'm gonna end this message. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm at 9%. So yeah, that's what I want to say. I'm gonna say it one more time. The people I connect with don't believe I'm mentally ill. So, and the people that believe I'm mentally ill are people I don't even know. I have no relationship with. I don't have a relationship with these people. I don't have no connection. That's what I'm saying. I have zero connection with these people. I don't even know them. So they label me mentally ill, and I don't even know these motherfuckers. I have zero connection. The people, but I do have connection. Yeah, I do have connections with people. I do have spiritual. I have spiritual connections too. At that, I have deep connections with people. You understand? And that's why I have that. That's why you understand? Like, hey, I'm in a good position because you gotta understand. Like, I'm supposed to go through this too. I'm supposed to go through this too. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that and be like, okay, so I'm gonna say this one more time. The people I connect with, the people that understand me, understand God, understand the things, the spiritual things of God, those are the people I fuck with. Everybody in this Battle Creek witch community, they don't believe in the things of God. They don't believe in the real black Jesus. So of course I'm gonna be crazy and mentally ill to them. So that's just the truth. That's just the truth. Because they don't believe in this stuff. They don't believe in spiritual things. They don't believe in, you know, all this spiritual stuff. So Of course they're gonna think Casey crazy. Of course I'm gonna be labeled mentally ill because y'all don't y'all don't believe in God. Y'all don't believe in God's truth. Y'all believe in your stupid religions. Y'all believe in Christianity. Y'all believe in all that pagan crap. Y'all believe in y'all witch occult, satanic witch occult shit. That you understand? Battle Creek is a witch occult. Battle Creek is a witch occult. You understand? That's what it is. That's what I'm living in. The majority of people in Battle Creek, they been sold their souls to the devil. Everybody in Battle Creek, Michigan, they all been rejected God since they were whatever. Like they've been rejected God's truth. Everybody in Battle Creek, they've been rejected God's truth. And there is people that act like they fuck with me, but they're not even into God's truth. So I don't fuck with them. I have no connection with them. So these people are paid moles and paid actors. Hey, that's just the truth. That's just the truth. that's what they are. And yeah, so like I said, the people I connect with, hey, cool. I'm good. I'm not mentally ill to them. There's people, those people do Tiario. Hey, cool. I'm set because they don't believe I have a mental illness, but everybody else, oh, of course they're gonna believe it because they with the devil. They've been sold out to the agenda. They've been sold out to the satanic agenda of the United States and the devil and all this craziness. They've been sold their souls. But the people that that don't believe I'm mentally ill, oh, of course they ain't sold out. They ain't sold out at all. They ain't sold out to none of that shit. Much love, peace.